Okay, so apparently a water main broke somewhere up our road here, and the whole street is flooded. Too much variation in the light for it to come in clear, but there's a hell of a lot of water in the road. And this is the entrance to our house, to our driveway. And luckily, we've got a drainage ditch here. It takes the water down and across the street. And on the other side of the street, there's an even bigger drainage for the water. But I'm reminded of the Led Zeppelin song, "When the Levee Breaks." It's a good thing we're up on a little bit higher ground here. What a mess. So anyway, it's Friday night, and I'm grilling out, of course, but I'm taking a few minutes away from the grill, seeing as how we have this big water main break, or whatever it is, that is filling the street up with water, to talk about some of the challenges of living in a third world country. Now, Paraguay is a very modern country, and it is getting more and more advanced every year. I've been living here for just about 8 years, and the country is really growing, really progressing, and I'm gonna make a video about all the progress, illustrating some of the progress that's been going on here. But that's for another day. But anyway, for the purposes of this video, wow, look at that water. You know, although it is a modern country, it's not up to the standard of the first world, right? It's not Europe, it's not the United States, Canada. Okay, so if you're thinking about coming here to live here, you've got to be flexible, and you got to realize that certain things that you take for granted where you're living now don't exist here, per se. So for example, this water main break, or whatever it is, I don't know what happened, but probably somebody wasn't maintaining something properly, and a pipe broke, and now, you know, an entire road is under a few inches of water. And I haven't been inside the house yet to see if we've got water. They may have turned it off, I don't know. But these are the type of things that happen, and these are the type of things that you have to be able to be flexible with and adjust to when you move here. So for example, at any given point in the day, your power could go out, and you have not a damn idea why there's no power. And then, I don't know, hours or days later, you find out that, you know, somebody hit a power pole, some drunk crashed into a power pole, or they were doing regular maintenance on transformers, and they just started doing it and they didn't announce it. That's a biggie here. I mean, you wake up in the morning, you go to the bathroom, and you don't have water, and it's because the water service is doing maintenance, and they didn't bother to tell anybody, so you're just without water, you know, at the spur of the moment. Or your power goes out, and you're out of power for, you know, an entire day, and trying to find out what in the hell's going on. And the same thing, you know, the power company is doing maintenance of some type of transfer station or whatever, and your whole block is without power. And you know, they're inconveniences. Another big one is you're on your way to work, and you go your regular route, and you turn down the road, and it's blocked, and the cops are there, and they're waving everybody around because the city crew is out there, and they're putting new pavement down. So there's no type of announcement or anything like that. You got to be able to roll with the punches. And I mean, I know people here, you know, foreigners who live here who, you know, for that reason get, you know, can't really handle it here and talk about going back because, you know, the little inconveniences can add up if you're not a flexible person, you know. So this water main thing is not a big deal for us. I keep calling it the water main thing because I don't know what it is, but it's obviously not raining, and we've got all this water. It came from somewhere. So, but for us it's not a problem because we're up elevated above it. But further down the road, oh, and this is a good road anyway, so it's mainly curbed, but I've seen in the old neighborhood where we used to live, when I would walk into work and there'd be a bad rainstorm, one of the roads I had to walk on was a dirt road at the time. It's since been paved. That's one of the videos I want to make. I did a before and after of that road, but anyway, there were houses that would be underwater. The water was right up to the door, and you know, inside that house there were 2 inches of water at least on the floor, and those people were flooded out because there was improper construction of drainage for the road. So when it rained heavy, a lot of water was channeled down that road, and there was not sufficient drainage. So anyway, I'm starting to ramble on here. I see that it's already over 5 minutes, but basically I'm just taking advantage of this incident, whatever's happening here, to highlight the fact that anybody coming here has to realize that, you know, you're not going to have 500 channels of cable TV and I don't know how many gigabytes of whatever internet and all this other stuff to the first world standard. It doesn't exist here. You know, I mean, somebody asked me the other day on an email, you know, how fast my download speed was or whatever, and you know, I found some website that measures it or whatever, but it was like 6 something. I have no idea what it means. 6 mega per second or whatever. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's considered fast, but I have no problem anyway watching videos and things like this online. I've got good internet service. But I'm saying that good internet service for me, maybe it's double the speed in Europe. I don't know. But that's what happens when you move to a third world country. In exchange for all the opportunities you're going to have here, you're going to have to be flexible and understand, you know, that life is, you know, not going to be the exact same as what you're leaving behind. So anyway, enough said. I got to get back to my meat. It's going to be burning if I don't take care of it. So, adios.